I see the details during my life. I think it's very interesting to make those ordinary elements into jewelry form, which is a way that I represent my idea.
Jewelry for me, as a medium, allows me to express my own understanding of things and will enable me to practice aesthetic study.
I think making jewelry is a way to tell stories. Also, making jewelry is a way to show our personalities. My works mainly focus on social issues and the living condition of the young generations.
It all started with a silversmithing class in high school. I took it and it was really interesting how you never know how jewelry was made, and it was just how it is showed to you in stores and was beautiful and finished.
During the making process, I was keep thinking that is there something deep inside about the material using? I just began to do more pieces that work on that concept.
This series based on my passion for using the repeated geometric elements to capture the dynamic of the nature. During the process of making, I found out that the repeated elements allow me to achieve mental focus and even go forward to a meditation status.
My favorite series is Human Stairway. That series is coming from my personal favorite, animation. I am a big fan of animation, so I try to put the animation elements into design. Most importantly, I think the animation world and all the virtual world, it creates a way to show the inside of the young generation. So I create this robot that can put together or wear separately. This robot can be a communication tool that represent the real people to communicate with the outside world.
The series that I'm presenting in the exhibition, it's kind of straightforward in a way that it's inspired by Eastern philosophy and aesthetics, and how to combine organic texture and geometries.
Contemporary jewelry for me is something of meaning. In the past, jewelry just people making jewelry, but today the jewelers are the people who design and making jewelry, and that is the person give the jewelry new life.
I am now able to define contemporary jewelry now, because I am still a one-sided person. If I must use one word to describe contemporary jewelry for now, syncretic.
I think contemporary jewelry can be existed in many forms. It's not only very traditional jewelry that can wear on the body, it can also be very big sculpture, an object, or it can exist digitally.
Jewelry is everything. Like everything you do, everything that you engage with objects that is not another person per se. The contemporary jewelry is we're trying to do something with these kind of objects. We're trying to create these objects with a certain meaning behind it.
I want to attract those viewers to see my pieces. I try to create my own jewelry as an art form and try to create a comfortable environment. In the future, I'm doing some research about my concept time, ephemeral and eternal beauty. I try to add on more information, more element in my following pieces. I try to use those pieces to have a conversation with my future viewer.
My works are more like a bridge that shows a different view of human nature and support the viewer to find the answer of their understandings during experience. the path of human nature.
In the future, I will also challenge the viewer with more experience. I want to create some jewelry piece that with more technology that interact with the viewer, or it can connect with users' personal computer or their smartphones.
I always believe that the viewers create their own stories and meaning, because a lot of times that you can't create something and then expect that the audience to understand 100% what you want to pursue, like what you want to say. So a lot of times that the audience are actually creating their own stories behind it. At the very foundation, I want to create interesting and beautiful pieces at the same time to make the viewers have that kind of reaction, to allow them to have this kind of story to create it within themselves when they look at my jewelry. And what that is, I cannot be sure. It's up to the viewers. But at least at a certain level, I want my jewelry to do something to the viewers.